Hey guys, Z here again. I'm bringing you part 2 of Grenadine and whiskey. I've turned off my fans and am trying as hard as possible not to touch anything on my desk while I record this to cut down on feedback noise. I went back and I completely redid the garden, added in a whole bunch of things that I had missed previously with the rest of the build, and yeah, right now and I filmed it and I put it on at the end of this video. I cut out most of what I did to the garden, but if you're curious what it looks like, I uploaded that version too. And it's on the gallery, so you can go and check that out if you'd like. It's a bit more of a manicured garden, though I don't really like it. I ended up making it into overgrown and swampy. I just sort of want it to look more like it was in the middle of Louisiana. It's not on a very big lot, which it would have been better if I had placed it on a larger lot and done this, but, oh well, what's a girl to do? As you can see here, I'm trying to put in a closet. Doesn't go very well. I, wanted to put it in at an angle, and it just looked weird, and it wouldn't stick into place, and yeah. I have player tested most of the objects, not everything, but everything that I've tested, such as the computer and beds, and I even have a fire pit placed in on the downstairs porch, work. I haven't tested the piano yet, but I'm pretty sure that'll work. Other than that, I can't think of anything that might have a problem. If you download this and you find something wrong, let me know. I mean, something wrong other than the fact that I am horrible at this. I'm placing paintings. I just really wish there was a supernatural expansion pack with all like the old Victorian style stuff. But yeah, I think it'll come eventually, but it's just something that's just not here yet. I'm trying to make a little sitting room here, and this doesn't really stay. I turn it into a little card. Well, I think if you only play Don't Wake the Llama on those gaming tables, but I'm not sure. Can you play like other games? I haven't really played much with that. But I mean, it would be really cool if you could have just pictures, if I could take like some little screenies of my Sims playing cards and stuff, especially, with Paxton. I want him to be sort of a gambler. I don't even know what I was doing here. I think I was looking up a cheat or something. Oh yeah, and it didn't work because I was in build, like I went straight to build mode instead of going to live mode and then build mode, and so then I just mother loaded it. But after that, my game was acting really slow, and I eventually just restarted it and everything. It like took so long for it to save, and I almost thought it wasn't going to save. Yeah, I got so scared because I put so much work into it and I hadn't, saved it. Which goes to show, save your work regularly or else you might have a heart attack like Z. I'm putting in a little pantry. Really like pantries and stuff like that in my builds. I just think it adds an extra touch. It's like a little, and I just, in real life, there is never enough storage. I mean, you can get a house that has like 30 closets and somehow you'll fill them all. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just a pack rat. I'm not sure. You're gonna find me on Hoarders Buried Alive one day, kids. Um, oh, and this little white room off to the side, as you saw there, um, it's going to be a little greenhouse room inspired by the little colonial manor greenhouse room that they had, because I just absolutely loved that little tiny room where you had all these little garden plants. It was so fun. I don't know if I said this in my previous build, but that is one of my absolute all-time favorite Sims builds. Um, I'm just looking for little things to fit in here to make it look like somebody's been gardening in there. Later on, I placed the bonsai tree thing where you can cut your own little topiaries up on the second balcony, because there isn't really much to put up there other than like chairs. I'm not really sure what, Sims would do up there. Um, and here I'm trying to fit a bar in that small room. Um, I'm gonna call it the parlor room. I'm not sure, but like I end up moving it, and I put the gaming table in that room. And oh, I haven't tested that yet. I put another gaming table up on the second story balcony also, um, but it looks like the fold up one. Um, I have, in real life, I have this folding card table that is from the 1920s, and got it for like, I think, $10 at it's been a while, at a antique store, and it and it's a little beat up, but I absolutely love it. Doing a little bit of terrain painting. I don't get into landscaping just yet, I don't believe. But I'm gonna cut out a part coming up, and yeah, see here I'm going and painting this swirly design, and that stays even with the swampy area. It's like they had tried manicuring the lawn, but it became increasingly more swampy, I guess, over the years without, when people weren't taking care of it. Like maybe the ponds had been, oh, see here, now I'm just deleting everything I had placed before. Like all the little ponds, I think maybe would have been there on purpose, but because and had been originally really clean, but because of people neglecting it, they ended up getting really nasty, and everything was overgrown. And I'm just trying out different things here with the fountain tool. It's I've seen some people do some really amazing stuff with it before. Like the other day, I watched a speed build by the Sim Cache that was kind of amazing, where they built an entire, they built a waterfall, and they had a campground built around it, and it was so cool. They made the cliff by using the foundation tool, and they put a pool in it, and they had it cascade down onto another pool, and it just looked like this cascading waterfall with like a natural rock dam. It was gorgeous, and I really suggest you look up the Sim Cache if you don't know who they are. They, I mean, I haven't even looked up their stuff on the gallery yet, but it's like something like, oh, I'll get around to it sometime, and I just haven't yet. But I love watching their builds on YouTube. Like, as far as my favorite simmers go, I'd have to say, my absolute favorite person who plays Sims and does Let's Play. Also, look how tiny the children look next to my overgrown garden. Oh my god, it's adorable. But the the my favorite Simmer who does Let's Plays and everything has to be Sims 3 Symbiote. They go by S3S Plays now. And I just really love their Let's Plays with all their, they add so much story to them, and they're just really awesome. I'm getting pretty close to being done now, I believe, but I'm not positive. I think it's just me adding in rocks and painting some terrain. I really love that weeping cherry tree in the background. I think it's really pretty. Finally, I painted the foundation. Oh my gosh, that started bugging me earlier this afternoon. I was like, wait a minute. I had forgotten to paint the foundation. I think I use stuff from every single stuff pack and expansion pack in this game, except maybe luxury party stuff. Not many people are downloading my stuff anyway, so I don't know, like, I guess it doesn't really matter. If I had somebody request me, see, there was the card table up there. If I had somebody request me to use only certain expansion pack or stuff pack, I would. I have all of them. And I'm planning on getting restaurant stuff. I have a few things that I'll spend my money on that a lot of people would consider really frivolous, but they make me happy and they keep me from going insane. I buy mainly Sims games are some of my most expensive things I get. Here I'm coming into the screenshots. I took them during sunset and I think it looks really pretty. Oh, I took a picture of that because I put in the bedside tables and I thought he looked so cute sleeping there. Sims look adorable when they sleep. And there's the entranceway. Absolutely adore the entranceway. I love the chevron patterned floor. Does anybody else get that problem where their chandeliers sometimes make the ceiling have dark spots? I don't know. I guess it's just a weird glitch in the game. It's not really a big deal. I really love the kitchen. Kitchens are one of my absolute most favorite things. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.